Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome to the Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season. Finally, yes. I am unsure what happens when I press the button, so let's dive in and go. And it might take a bit of a loading screen because stuff be like that. I press the button, I promise, and I'm sure something will happen quite quickly. So it's been a few months since I finished the other Telltale games, but I should still basically hopefully remember how things are, and I hope the choices remain intact. Yes, we are hoping greatly. Uh, Hi. Cool. Good. Do I need to do anything in the settings department? Nope. Cool. Wait, what spoken audios does it have? Oh, wow. Who wants to go Portuguese? Up. For some reason, these games always start with the subtitles off. I don't get it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I think that'll work. Buttons. Yes, I believe it's going to work. Cool. The only language is French. Do it. Played with the French audio. Yes, and then the zombies are like le, and because the le at the yes. Let's go. Barely see. Yep, looks like it's good. There we go. Let's see. And let me know if the zombie says le. Yes, exactly. Let me know if the audio if of the spoken stuff is not okay, if it's okay, and so on.
When the dead started walking, I was small and alone.
I remember, yes.
Until a man named Lee became my protector.
And he had an axe. Yes, that one.
Lee protected other people too. But he couldn't save everyone.
Right. Press A to continue. Cool. Good. Fancy talk with someone whose language is more consonants crammed into words than they know what to do with. Hey, I mean, they flow like the river. It's fine.
You can never save everyone.
Yes, I've learned that, especially
Living
in these
were
games.
just as dangerous as the dead. A woman in our group named Lily lost her dad.
She did.
And then she just couldn't cope. She took the life that Lee saved.
I remember that too. It was very dramatic.
Lee left her on the side of the road.
So far, correct, yes.
Lee taught me how to survive. He protected me as long as he could. But he got bit because of me. And even in the end, he was still teaching.
Well, he was a teacher by trade, so... Oh! I believe I said stay away from cities. I mean, I said keep your hair short as well, but I think the last thing I said was stay away from cities. I think so. It's been a bit, but I think so.
Stay away from the cities. They're just not worth the risk.
Right.
Lee wouldn't make it. He knew it was the end.
Yes, the
He
credits
made
were coming.
One final request.
Oh! Interesting. Like, I mean, I did shoot Lee. Or, well, in that game, I was Lee, so... But yes, shot Lee, yeah.
He asked me to shoot him.
Yeah.
And I did.
So far,
I
so
met
accurate.
another group after that. Broken people, running from their past. There was a woman who gave birth to a boy named Alvin Jr. AJ. He made it. But the mom didn't. And I started to take care of him.
Right.
But then, Jane left AJ in the snow. We thought he was gone forever. That was the last straw for Kenny. And without Lee around, I had to make the call.
Press A to continue.
I couldn't. And Kenny killed Jane. It turned out AJ was alive. Jane hid him to make a point. Knowing what they'd done,
Oh, okay. So, it was only the first one I missed, I think. I do have them all on YouTube, yes. Absolutely. Give us a minute, in case... there should be a set of playlists there, and it should be... all of them should be there.
I still decided we were better together, for AJ's sake. But like everything else, it wouldn't last. AJ and I traveled to a new frontier. I thought we'd found something that worked, but I was wrong again. They took AJ from me. Said I was too young to take care of him.
So we just skipped the Wellington part, right? But yeah, so there's a playlist part in YouTube, and in there should often be... The New Frontier season is an older one, because that one I had already recorded like a couple of years prior. So that's like further down the list, but it's there as well. Just not the same one that was streamed later.
But
it's
maybe they were
same
right.
game though.
I said my goodbyes. I regretted it later. I searched for a long time. Just when I gave up hope, I found him. We're searching together now for a place we can call home. I'm all AJ has. He's all I have. And I'll protect him with my life. Just like Lee did for me.
Okie dokie. But yeah, that seems accurate. We didn't really mention Wellington, but I suppose it was kind of a footnote in all the proceedings, though. Game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. You should really shouldn't say that at the beginning, I found. Just saying. But we've covered that point multiple times before, so... Hello, zombie. I mean, that's me on most Mondays, so... The character models do look a little better than they... Oh, Oh wow, that's not sensitive at all. There you go.
What you doing there, goofball?
Pretending we got bullets.
Well, don't. It's getting on my nerves.
So he's now what?
I don't like goofball. I'm too big for it.
Huh, so I guess you're all grown up now.
Yep. Well, let me drive.
I'm not letting you drive.
What age is he? Like 8, 9, 10?
What's wrong? AJ?
Hungry.
Yeah. I considered that, Whiskers. I considered that, but I was like, oh, I want to play how I would like normally react if possible.
Here, practice your reading.
But I don't wanna.
I know. No.
It'll take your mind off your stomach.
Or you can eat the paper. It's
Heat, oven, place cream, vanilla beans into a saucepan and bring to a boil.
On second thought, never mind. That's only gonna make you hungrier.
Oh, we had a snack. Go for it.
Here you go. About all we got.
What about you?
Go for it.
I'll
Find
I'll
something
eat
else
the
soon.
steering wheel. It's fine.
I believe you.
Nom. It'll be good. So, does the talking audio seem good? Is like, you know, let me know if there's something up. Like I'm kind of like trying to look that it's fine, but I couldn't like check too far into it because spoilers, right? So everything's okay. Cool. Glad to know. Especially in this one, it's pretty hard because the voice volume is very similar to the sound effects volume, so it's kind of you can't move around. Yeah. I will attempt to obviously not talk over them mostly. You know, I feel like I'm not terrible at that, so cool, good. Wow, that's stylish or stylized.
We gonna do it?
Shadows and so on.
Think so.
Looks clear.
I do.
We're doing it.
Mothers! An entire subscription! Damn! Holy crap! Thank you! Seriously, holy hell. You didn't have to, I hope you know that, right? It's damn, thank you. Seriously. Okay, so we're gonna check a house, so I'm suppose pry bar is, if I want to take one, that's the most important one. Canteen if we find a liquid worth taking?
We need water too.
Yeah. Why would I want to, like, is it a problem if I have the toy? I don't, Like, is the inventory amount limited later if I have the, I'm kind of confused here. Oh, he didn't take it. Oh, okay. Or she. Cool, got it. Gotta support the best ones. Even I surprised at that objection sound.
All right.
Look at, oh right.
Let's find some food.
Okie dokie. Friendly ring bell. Okay, immediately she feels ever so slightly different to move around than before, but that's fine. That's fine though. It feels a little jittery, but that's details. Okay, so buttons, read sign.
Friendly, ring the bell.
Ding
What
ding.
does it mean?
It means the people here shoot first.
Okay, so if I ring a bell, I'm gonna get zombies, so I'm not gonna. There's no way to assume that there's people here left anyway. And if I ring bell zombies, also if I ring bell, and if they're bad people, then they know I'm here, then they'll shoot me in the face anyway. So, considering the unknowns here, I'm gonna not ring the bell. So all that Clementine have done is she has that misty hair now. I mean, it does look like she learned to keep her hair short, mostly, so that's good. But I am like, we have jumped now, like, from season 3 for, like, I would estimate. We've jumped, like, ooh, I'm guessing AJ is like maybe 7 or 8 or something, right? So we've jumped maybe 5-6 years after season 3. So, but everything else seems, yeah, I'm kind of puzzled. Like, she is now supposed to be like what, 18, 19, 20, somewhere between 5 and 10. It matters only in the sense that I'm curious, like, how much time has passed. It helps me build the world in my mind, you see. Like, it matters, like, what the zombies would look like and so on, depending on how long it's been.
AJ, stay back.
Okay. There we go.
It's down. Still with me?
Still here. No bites.
Next, we get in there.
Okie dokie. I do appreciate how this looks. Like, that stylized house is, like, the graphical style leans even more into the comic book look, and I like it. Like, it looks pretty cool. Doobly doobly doo. Oh, what's you? Examined barrel. Lovely. That drink water. I mean, it is a system of collecting rainwater that involves a bunch of, I would have to assume, like, mechanics to... I would like to explore more without drinking it yet. But that actually... If that has anything to sort of make it less nasty in between there, maybe? But, I don't know.
Whoever used to grow things here is long gone.
Never assume. Never ever assume. What does that say? Take me to hell, maybe? Don't see anything super interesting over there, so door. Okay. Press left and X to open door. Okay. Back to Paradise City.
What do we do inside a new place?
We listen for monsters.
After that? Come on, you remember. Inside a new place, we always find a way out. That's right.
Interesting. AJ is always listening. Thanks. Wow, that is really stylized. Much more than beef. Oh, hi.
Huh. Monsters. All tied up. They can't get us?
Uh-huh.
No, they can't.
I wouldn't let my guard down with that at this
Front
point,
door is
but...
the only way out. This one's locked.
Security door. Can't pry that open. I know you're hungry. I am too. We'll find something. I promise.
Enter ticket booth, okay.
too small to crawl through.
Is it?
For me.
Well, yeah.
See anything?
Looks like some cans.
And even
Could
for
still
you,
be
I think I'd be willing to
Russ
go
might
for it.
be
You're,
able to fit through there.
I think you could
Is
go
that the
through.
only way in?
Let's look around.
Let's be smart.
That's right.
I mean, she's not that wide. I think it's possible that she could go through that. Like, you'd be surprised what you can go through when you put your mind into it. I think Clementine could get past that. It's the shoulders are the part that could get a little tricksy, but still. I mean, locked is locked, right? Yeah. Okay. Ticket info at the counter. Oh. So, why? Did they, like... Oh, they have a key. Oh, goody. So, did they, like... get tied up, or did... Wait.
Please leave us alone. This is what we wanted.
Oh, I see.
Poison.
Did they give up?
They wanted to leave this world together, holding hands in their own home.
Will we have a home?
We'll see.
Ask Crowbar to... use Crowbar to pry off metal thing from that rotten wooden frame. She can't, Lara Croft can't crawl under the fallen tree, so why can Clem fit there? Fair. But why leave the zombos alive? Yeah, I mean, it's a suicide instead, yeah. I was, like, wondering, like... Because the holding hands part before the note felt like it might be their own doing somehow. And that seems to fit that description, so...
But this opens the lock. That's not happening.
Huh. Lara Croft has assets that can get in the way. Yes, her guns are very big, so that's a problem. She carries very big guns. Yes. Anyway.
Key or the window. Those are our options.
I don't
It's
like...
dark in there.
Yeah.
We should kill the monsters.
I agree, yeah.
They're not people.
I don't like putting AJ in there
They
alone.
used to be people. And as people, they ask to be left alone.
So what's best?
I'll get the key. I'm sorry.
I mean, if anything, I'm giving them peace. I like the idea that the bottle apparently has poison and have a skull and bones on it instead of being some specific drug. Well, I'm focusing. And the stuff is called Rat Away, so. Also, why do you hit the jaw? That's not helpful. I'm confused. Oh. Or at least you'd need to hit all the way to. You didn't respect their choices. I
Sorry, it had to go this
counterpoint.
way.
There's no evidence to suggest. No, well, actually there is. They probably knew they would turn into zombies because that's where they tied each other up, though. But they didn't know what being zombies would be like. Zombies can't write. No. No, they can't.
Huh. They had a good thing going here.
Can we stay here?
We'll see.
No one's here. No one's ever anywhere. It's always just monsters.
I'm here, kiddo.
I know.
Are
Thanks.
you saying I'm not someone?
That's not what I mean.
There you go.
Just a few.
Remember what we said? You know this.
Always aim for the head.
Save the last bullet
That's
for
right.
yourself is goddamn dark, man. I mean, I
let's keep
realize
looking.
it's a zombie
There's gotta be
apocalypse and all,
something we
but
can eat.
Jesus.
Hope so.
I mean, fair, but jeez. Like, again. Oof. Oof.
Spoiled. Sorry, buddy. These are long gone.
Fuck.
I don't care.
You said it, kiddo.
Shit, fuck. Look.
Honestly, by making them just less, you know, dramatic, he's gonna swear less or something. I mean, I don't care if someone swears.
We didn't see a kid.
It's a kid, they do that.
No, we didn't. Might be why they gave up.
Soup, exactly. I believe I actually even know what that emote is like referencing, at least vaguely, and it's even more funny then. Okie dokie.
Something under here.
Floor door?
Huh, yeah.
Hmm.
Must have wanted to hide something.
Also, those are cool boots Clementine has. I just realized. Missed the last minute. Nothing super special. We got
That's
the
a
key,
lot of
opened the
stuff.
door, here and we're here.
It is. We could eat for weeks with this much. It's rigged!
Close, close, close.
AJ!
I see 7 so far.
Monster.
Yep. Cool.
Fuck.
We need to get back to the car.
F-bombs.
You know what to do. Stick to the sides and be my eyes while I clear a path.
Press X not to die. Well, I'm glad it waited for a little bit. So. There we go.
Over here.
Doobly. Wow. Buttons. Buttons. Well then. Gameraholic, hello, welcome. I hope you've had a good day. Those people are kind of, they're like, how can we be assholes even in the afterlife? I have no idea. What if you haven't killed the couple? Would it have mattered at this point? I don't know yet. It's hard to say. Press F. Yep. Okay, I have issues with it. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
You know what to do. Stick to the sides and be my eyes while I clear a path.
Hello again. Okie dokie. Buttons. Buttons again. Thank you. Okay.
Over here.
So what now? Because when I went close to the zombie, the game killed. Oh, that's BS. I went to the zombie from a different angle and the game didn't give me the option of pressing Y not to die. Okay. Because I was pressing Y and everything all the way. This just wouldn't let me do it.
Let's get to the car.
Okay, bad start. Hi. There you go. Maybe take the keys back though, but... Yeah, but... Now you don't have the keys, right? So... You put it on neutral. Oh, okay. Thanks. Hi. Pressing buttons. Thanks. More oh man. The sensitivity is all over the place with these QTEs though. Or the cursor movement when... Open, go, go, go. Oh. I am not... Okay. Now all the bugs will be in your face though.
AJ, buckle up.
I'm not convinced that breaking the windshield took less than time than opening the door and running to get the keys, though. Press A not to die. Do I play on Xbox? Yes, I do. You can't limit that all the zombies look the same, they have the same skin. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okie dokie. Xbox One, yes. 3 different ones. I didn't even think of the zombie skins so far. It's a little, Anyway. This is actually probably going to be, copyrighted music, so I'm not gonna play it, yeah. I feel very convinced that it's gonna be copyrighted music. It sounds like it, you know? Cool opening, though. Yeah. I do have to admit though, even though there's one really weird, it does matter, yes, for 2 reasons. One, it would for no reason mute the VOD on Twitch, and I think some copyright stuff on Twitch was a little dramatic in like the beginning of the summer, and on top of that, I'm gonna put this recording on YouTube, and I don't want to mess around with cutting the stuff, so it's better if I get to then upload the thing raw and just let it be there without any claims. Yep, that's the reasoning. Like, it doesn't end the world if there's copyrighted music on Twitch at all, but I'd rather not because of the YouTube stuff. That's gonna, if it's tight enough to do that, it's gonna do some circulation problems. No, nothing personal, but I am not in the business of adding people randomly from the internets on Xbox. No. Okie dokie. First aid kit. Open drawer. Memories. Interesting. It's kind of weird. Like, it has, like, photographs that then look even more different than the actual style of the game world. It's a little... It's interesting as an artistic choice. Like imagine, right? If I can look at it. Yeah. See, we now know what the Telltale game world looks in this world, right? So now we have these photos. We have these photos where the style of the photos is like stylized even more into a bit of a different direction than what the game world is like. So it looks a little weird and interesting when we have this stuff. Like, I'm reminded of how when in Soma, for example, it's a little off how the photos in Soma are stylized like cartoon-wise, whereas the world in Soma looks like a normal world would, you know, with scary stuff in it, but the art style looks normal. And this is kind of the different, same issue, different direction, where we have a stylized world, and then we have photos that are even more weirdly stylized. It's not completely unlike how Life is Strange does it, though. But it's a little, like, it's interesting, for sure. Okie dokie. Hydrogen peroxide. Right. So they've apparently patched me up. Nothing to interact. I wonder if the clock has stopped already. It looks like bar, yeah.
Where the hell am I?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Okay, closet. Okay. Is it like fishing equipment? It looks like it might be. This is the final season of The Walking Dead. The, you know, the final season. I'm not used to being short. Okay, chair. Because I apparently am very... I'm just convinced I need to know what's in the tackle box. Also, I would turn the chair around, though, because it's difficult to get down from it in that angle. Ah, there you go. I'm so I would assume... Oh.
This'll do.
Was there anything else in it? Can I... okay. She'd actually probably be suffering from stunted growth, given that she was malnourished to puberty. That's actually not a bad point at all. That's fair. Like, on top of just possibly being genetically short, the malnourishment part is a solid point. That's fair, yeah. I mean, I assume I now have to use the palette knife to the door, so... There we go. Here we Erickson Strong or something? Interesting. But I'm still getting used to how I like the way this game looks on a world thing. Like the lighting and the super stylized way the graphics are as an art style. I really, really enjoy it. Like I have a couple of issues so far with this game, but the art style is mwah. Like the world thing is really good. Okay. Okay, let's not attack them though. They did patch me up, so let's just... I thought it was AJ, yeah, or looked like it might be. Or a different kid with a haircut?
I'm right here. Put down the knife.
But you do the same.
He looked like AJ, but with just no hair. I was confused. Like, have we seen a barber?
We've got your boy. He's safe. I'll take you to see him. Just put down the knife.
How about a show of good faith? You lower yours, I'll lower mine.
Oh, he looks like Kiefer Sutherland from that one movie.
See? We're not gonna hurt you.
He super looks like him. He looks like Kiefer from the Lost Boys from like whenever that was.
The little guy's Tennessee. 10 for short. He's the one been taking care of you.
Huh.
He doesn't talk much.
I see.
Clementine.
Sorry about locking the door and tying you to the bed and all. You were in pretty rough shape when we found you. We had to take precautions, you know, just in case.
It wasn't exactly a welcoming thing to wake up to.
Look, we didn't have time to keep a constant eye on you. Like I said, you were in rough shape. And the last thing we wanted was to open that door and find a walker waiting for us. I guess I thought you might just be thankful for being alive. But you're safe now, and so's your friend.
Looks kinda douche. Kind of, yes, but I think the reference is obviously clear. The hair color, the style, and everything is exactly the same as Kiefer Sutherland in Lost Boys. Doobly doobly doo. Yep, I still love the style, yeah. It's really cool.
So you've been surviving out there a while, huh?
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Been on the road a long time.
Take it you know how to handle yourself? Don't usually see people our age alone out in the wild. I can't imagine what that must have been like.
Sure, I do what I can to get by.
Gotta go to sleep, see you later. Hey, but have an excellent sleep, Mobors, and thanks for
Don't
being
worry
here.
about it. We all do what we have to.
Hi.
It's good we found you when we did. It wasn't easy getting you two out of that wreck. Walkers were on the way.
The car, was it totaled?
Yeah,
Fuck.
had to work fast. I don't know what would have happened if we hadn't seen the smoke.
I appreciate it.
All alone with the kid? Not a pleasant thought. I've seen some rough scenes.
Hi?
Hi there? What's his problem?
You're just new. We haven't seen anything like you in ever.
What is this place?
You can probably tell it used to be a school. Now it's whatever we want it to be.
And who's in charge?
Well, I am. Probably sounds strange, kids run by a kid, but we do all right for ourselves. We've got good walls, good defenses, and good location too. No one really comes out this way anymore. We've carved ourselves the perfect camp. Kids are safe here.
Easing in,
Sure.
easing in.
Huh. Only kids. That actually sounds kind of awesome.
You think so? I like
Not what I
myself,
meant.
but I'm probably a little biased. It wasn't always like this though. There used to be a lot of us, but you know how it goes. I got us a system in place that works well enough. Allow me to make it formal. Welcome to Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth. You and your boy, feels like you both fit that description. It's hard to survive too long these days without being a bit troubled.
I was pretty good as a kid before everything changed. Made a lot of trouble since then.
We all had to grow up fast. I'd say that goes double for your boy. He's been a little terror since he arrived.
Excuse me?
Let's just say he hasn't been happy without you around. At all.
Yo! Marlin! We got walkers on the fence!
Shit. I need to take care of this. Knowing Willie, it's probably two grandma walkers and an angry squirrel. You got bigger fish. The kid's inside. Think he's with Lewis.
Lewis?
Oh, right. Just listen for the music. You'll find him. Get a move on, Willie! Where's your damn weapon?
I don't know anything what happens in this game, and no spoilers, no. But I played all the other ones before this one.
Follow the music. Check.
Following the music. I'm interested by the graffiti scratchings on the walls. That's find AJ. The
You little motherfucker!
I see.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi. Hi.
About time you woke up!
Hi.
Your little boy just bit me!
Aw.
He's lucky I didn't take a boot to his head. Nearly took a chunk out of me. God, hurts him fierce.
God, I'm so sorry. He acts out sometimes. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, well, ain't we all? Don't see any of us sinking our teeth into either of you. Boy needs to learn some respect.
I see. Boy, you can say F-bombs, but don't bite people. That's weird, especially in the current context.
Clem!
Hi.
You're okay.
Why did you bite the lady? Was he trying to
I
feed
was
you
afraid you were-
vegetables?
You seem to be doing pretty well yourself.
Were you worried?
You have no idea, kiddo. But, AJ, listen to me.
Don't bite
That girl
people.
out there says you bit her. Is that true? You can't be doing that, kiddo. These people helped us.
I didn't mean to. She snuck up on me.
Still, no more bites.
Especially not, you
No
know,
more bites.
in the
He's not
zombie
dead.
apocalypse.
That's good.
Hi,
Watch
you
your kid for you.
reminds me
My
of
name
someone.
is AJ.
Excuse me. I watched AJ for you.
Hope he didn't cause you any trouble.
He was a bit of a handful, but I got off light compared to what Ruby went through.
AJ doesn't like people coming up behind him.
Don't ever do it.
Loud and clear, little man. Thankfully, I was here to calm him down with my alluring music.
Black Raven. Not sure if that's an actual piano
I'm Lewis.
brand or no.
Clementine.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot. Marlon left your bag in here somewhere.
Don't worry, I've got it.
A piano in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, this room with the music and the piano and everything is very, yeah. The atmosphere is, you could cut it with a knife. Pretty cool. Hi.
Double, does he know what that is?
Yep.
It's dirty.
Clean it.
Maybe later. Back you go.
Where it belongs.
Dude, that can't be a good idea. That thing's bigger than him. Is it actually loaded?
I'll
Yes.
guarantee he's a better shot than you.
Hey. You guys do your thing, I guess.
You don't know any others?
Well, there is one. But you're armed. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever.
Stop. Now.
Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
What do you think, AJ?
I don't know. It's loud.
That's
is.
true.
Loud is bad.
Not always.
Come press this key. Come on. This one right here.
I'll go for it.
Go ahead, AJ. Press it.
Try something that makes a thing, you know? Just don't punch
Now
it.
press this one. And this one. You're a natural.
Hey,
Hi.
have you seen Rosie?
Which one was
Nope.
Rosie?
Shit. We've got a bit of a situation out there. Hate to ask you just coming to and all, but could really use a hand. You up for taking out a few deadheads? You too, Lewis. Get your ass in gear.
Fine.
He reminds me of the Life is Strange 2 character whose name I forget so hard. It's been can't place it now, but yeah, that one.
Hey, Rosie! Where the hell is she? You give her weapon back? Good. We're gonna need you to put it to use. We've got a hunting party out there trying to get back inside. Need our help to clear the way. Seems to be a few more than usual these last couple days.
It's almost like something drew their attention. Something like, I don't know, an explosion or a car crash.
Bye.
What? Just saying. There's gotta be some explanation.
Hi.
I don't think we've met. I'm Clementine.
Yeah, I know. Your kid won't stop talking about you.
Hello, Clementine. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Violet.
What he said.
All right, boys.
I mean, he said nice to meet you, so that's fine then.
Come on.
Because she said what he said, so it's good.
Don't mind Violet. She, grows on you. I promise.
I
Oh,
see.
this? It's a chair leg. I call it Cheryl's.
Clem, let me help. I need you to watch my back. Call out from inside if you see anything. Cool?
I would have called it a multi-stool.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
I had to think about it for a bit, but I landed on multi-stool. I'm not sure about a meat cleaver, man. If it gets stuck, you're in trouble.
Clem, monster!
Okay, buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Buttons.
Nice work, Clementine! Could use a little more finesse, though. Watch and learn. Hey, over here! Follow me! you school a walker.
That's a lot of work to
There's
kill
a whole
one
bunch
walker,
of traps
though.
laying around this area for these asshats. They're all marked, so keep a
Like
lookout.
those rocks must be a lot of work to get up, though. Come. I'm still not a fan of how QTE heavy this is, though.
Looks like they made it back in one piece. Come on, meet him halfway.
Okay. Meh. I don't know. Really cool art style, really bad QTEs. Like, I feel like they made the QTEs a little more, like they added a little more variables into how the QTEs work, because I feel like sometimes they force me to mash the A for reasons I'm not fully yet understanding, and sometimes they allow me to just kill them with a button. And then sometimes, if a zombie is close enough for the one QTE, when the game thinks it's fine or not fine, and then it kills me regardless of what I press. I kind of see what the idea seems to have been with this, to make them less press A not to die and more into press A in the correct kind of surrounding situation, or you're dead anyway. But this doesn't build atmosphere or tension or immersion. It just builds you into these roads of looking at a game over screen. And that's bad. Seems simple but effective. Charles is better. Thanks. It seems simple but effective. I just want to know how they've got such an endless supply of rope they can keep slicing. More sliced rope. That's fair. Like, I've seen how rope is created, but I haven't seen any mechanics with them that they would know how to make rope. So, I don't know. Like, I learned how to make twine in the Boy Scouts, but scraping together enough heavy-duty rope for the shenanigans. Yeah. Like, I've seen heavy-duty rope built on a marina in Ireland, like by hand, or like it required like 2 people and skill and so, but and some mechanical things, but I don't know. Actual skill checks. In a way, yeah, but I'm not a fan of how they don't really communicate this too well to me. Like, I realize the realisticness of, well, if you didn't check behind a tree on your left, if there's a zombie close by, then the zombie will bite you in the neck when you're doing a QTE. Like, I see the realistic idea or something behind it, but it only leads into you're doing Telltale QTEs, and now sometimes you might die anyway, because I cannot be asked to care to, like, try and... like, QTEs are a terrible combat mechanic. Making them more difficult with this stuff is just a bad idea. Like, they were a bad idea to begin with, and now they made it worse.
Like they made it back in one piece.
I see what they tried to do, but now they're even worse. Because adding finesse into QTEs is terrible. Like, I'm just trying to press buttons to see the next story bit, not see game over screens. This sucks. And I still have no idea why they oh, wow. again, the game forces me into these QTEs. Sometimes the game forces me into mashing A instead, for reasons that are super unclear. Like, it gives me press Y and press B, right? I press Y, and then it kills the zombie. With the next zombie, I press Y, and it forces me into the mash A for a while thing. And then if the game deems that during that mash A thing, it spawns a zombie close enough to kill me, then the game kills me regardless of what I press. Because there was no zombie on my left behind me when the QTE thing started. It was not there. It spawned there in between me doing the QTEs, while I had just checked that there was nothing there. That's bad. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going, but this is like the people who by this point I'm ranking this as the worst Walking Dead so far. It might still pick up, but this sucks. This sucks hard. Like, see, I checked the left here. There's nothing. Nothing is here. And then they spawned something on my left as I was playing QTEs.
Nice timing. We're not going to be able to hold them off much longer.
No kidding. Where'd all these walkers come from?
We can talk when we're back inside the gates. Keep an eye out for stragglers.
I'll check the long comments when I have a moment. I can't stop to read those now.
You know, you're not half bad considering the circumstances and all.
Only died 3 times. It's great.
Thanks. Let's finish these guys off. We don't need them attracting more walkers back to the school.
I don't wanna. Press buttons. Yeah, and sometimes the QTEs are instead these on-rails things anyway. I don't know.
Piece of shit. I hate this cleanup bullshit.
How do you not see that, or hear that, or something? Buttons? Okay then. Hi.
Good girl. Shh, shh, hey. It's alright, girl, it's alright. Hey, see you and Rosie are making friends.
So...
I had a bad experience with the dog once.
Well, Rosie here can help you get over it. She's as cuddly as they come. Oh, except when she's mauling walkers, that is.
So I'm assuming him biting zombie flesh is fine, and that doesn't turn him into anything.
Alright, fun's over. Let's get inside. I'm fucking starving.
You're not the only one.
How'd it go out there?
How do you think it went?
Be nice, Asim.
The safe stone's nearly dry. I could barely find enough for tonight. We're gonna have to scout out further if we want food for the winter.
We'll talk about it later.
Bullshit. We should talk about this right now.
I said later, damn it.
I mean,
standing,
at least get inside and talk then.
I'd call that a B+ performance there, Vi. You've done better.
Fuck off.
B- then. Now, Clem here. That was a solid A. A+ even.
Only a couple of deaths, it's great.
Don't be jealous, Vi. Be better.
You kicked ass, Violet. A+.
Yeah, you know,
You're both delusional.
Right. When I was killing the 4 in a row, then it allowed me to kill them all with the Y anyway. So it's not about... It doesn't seem to be about killing or stunning as such. I have no idea why it sometimes forces me into the mash A when I killed the 4 zombies and the successful run it let me press the Y and kill them easy every time.
Come on, y'all. Food's
AJ! Yeah, you can't really walk up behind him. He's got a thing about that.
A painful thing. He can't go around punching people in the... You know, and expect them to eat at the same table.
I'll talk to him. Hey.
Pray to RNGs?
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think... I'll talk in a bit.
What's that bird doing? That's gross.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe the game deems these small moments of it no longer being a spot where you can press Y or B, and then it goes into the mash A instead. And I've maybe been like sort of hitting that tiny spot many times over, and I don't have any understanding yet of how it works. Like maybe if they're close, like maybe if they get a little bit too close, the button no longer works, but it doesn't communicate well enough when it does or doesn't. That's my only idea, but I don't know yet. Give me a minute, I'll check the thing. It's why I gave up on accepting death in Control with the lose money thing that goes along with it, since I just want to run and shoot and explore the world. I just need to remember to turn on death for boss fights where you can actually want to die a few times to learn a mechanic and have a good fight rather than just losing in BS fights. Well, I mean, I do remember being very annoyed at Control, but I eventually finished it in the normal way. But the difficulty curve is really all over the place in that, for sure.
He should stop.
We gotta talk.
So, we should talk about what just happened.
It was an accident.
Can't keep happening, boyo.
I know.
I didn't mean to hit him. I didn't know that it was Marvin.
Marlon.
Right.
AJ, I'm sure they'll forgive you.
I forgot his name
You should
too.
go talk to them.
But I don't think they like me. I can just tell. They don't.
Just don't punch them.
Let's try not hitting them for a start, or biting.
He snuck up on me.
Doesn't matter.
AJ, listen. We haven't eaten for days. The car is gone. All that's outside these walls are walkers. Do you really want to go back out there?
No.
So we should apologize to Marlon.
Right now?
Well, we can work up to it. Let's talk to the other kids first.
The one you bit would be a good start. Righto. So, yeah, her. Hi. Are you following me or... Oh. I mean, you should be, right? How do I help you make friends if you just stand at the flagpole and I talk to the people? How does that work?
I'm not sure anyone would pledge to that.
T-shirtivania. I'm sure it's fine. Or T-shirt Menistan. I'm sure it's great. Hi.
There's that girl, I bet.
I know.
Yeah. Want to talk to her?
You should.
You mean say I'm sorry?
Or
Yes.
if she tasted good, that's also an option, I suppose.
She's scary and always seems so mad.
You can do it. You just gotta
Not fight him.
tell her why you did it.
Because of my thing?
Yep. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just be honest.
Excuses, I'm old and just plain bad shooters, especially on controller, but I like playing on shows, so I like having the option to turn on. Yeah.
Yes?
Easy mode is perfectly fine.
I'm
That's
sorry I
if,
bit you
however the
sometimes.
game is fun to be
When
played,
I get
go for
scared,
it.
I
Yeah.
do that, but I don't mean to. I just get scared, and I'm sorry, and I hope your finger is okay.
No, Shug, it's all right. We can all get a little crazy when we get scared. Thank you for your honesty and your apology.
I did it.
You sure did.
There we go. Again, in real life, people don't apologize in my experience, so it's always a nice thing to see, at least in fiction. In real life, people do bad things to you and then they just don't apologize. That's how it works. Okie dokie. I find it odd how he doesn't follow me, though. It feels weird in my context of what we're doing here. Okay, maybe the other side now? Have we met these people on the sofas? Also, why are the sofas outside? Don't they, like, get destroyed by the elements? Because rain and stuff. Mitch and Willie. I think I saw Mitch outside before we left. Willie is super not ringing a bell. Or was one of... No, Asim was the one with the bow who almost got bit, right?
Hey.
I have no idea what his thing was, just
Hey.
that he's scared
Hey, man.
apparently. I'm kind of confused too.
I am.
I'm carving a weapon.
Yeah, I can see that.
You're good at that.
You like that, huh, little dude? You want to see something cool?
I want to see.
Pretty rad, huh? That's how you fuck up some monsters.
By
Fuck up
rolling
monsters, yeah.
rolling a knife. F-bombs.
That little dude said fuck.
I know. Cool. Okie dokie. Tragic, but I've had some moments. Oh, I'm glad some people have. That is not my experience for sure. Hi.
Redolent of rosemary,
Talk to
lemongrass,
Lewis and
possum
friend.
meat. Now, if you can't find fresh possum in your neck of the woods, squirrel, skunk, or vole can work in a pinch. But there's nothing quite like possum. Every bite tells a story. We'll be right back with more Stew with Lou.
Please stop.
I can't. I really can't.
That's...
Hey guys.
Clem, AJ, this is Omar. Excuse me. Chef Omar.
Oh.
Hello, and no, it's not ready yet.
Omar's a perfectionist. The slightest flavor out of place and he's grumpy for a week.
Do
You
they
can eat what you can
reference...
eat right.
Oh, it was
Although it costs
Omid,
you a little
not
patience.
Omar. Right.
I'll let you guys know when we're done.
Probably was like... Right. I'm terrible with names, especially these days. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey. It's you two. Clementine, right?
Yep. A sim, right?
What are you writing?
What happened today? I chronicle everything.
Like a diary?
I try to think of it more like a history book. Those who do not learn from the past and all that.
You seemed really mad at Marlon back there.
He keeps pulling back the safe zone. We have fewer and fewer places to hunt, which means we're gonna have fewer and fewer things to eat.
The new girl went and helped the hunting party come back. She...
Hey, zip it! That is not yours to read, kid. Give it back.
It was just sitting there.
So?
So it was just sitting there.
I mean, give it back if he asks
AJ,
to.
give it back to him.
Okay.
Thank you. This thing is the only place I get any real privacy around here.
Question. We just asked if it was a diary, and he said it was a history book. But now he's acting like it's a diary instead, even though he just said that people need to learn from the past, but then people can't read the stuff he's writing. He's not making a lot of sense to me.
Gotta preserve what I can, you know? I gotta finish this before dinner. Not to be, like, rude, but, you know. Bye.
Bye. But yeah, that logic made no sense. Okay. Okay, was it Marlon or Marvin? Now I'm super confused. Marlon, okay.
I'm not ready. Not yet.
Who's left?
Okay, let's talk to someone else.
I thought we talked to everyone already. I didn't see anyone else. I just missed someone then. The bitey... Or the lady we bit, the soup people, the history people, the F-bomb people, flagpole. Can I go faster? Yes. Hi?
Locked up tight. Wonder what's down there. Well, better make some friends before dinner.
Yeah. Anyone anywhere? Is there a scout in the tower?
They
No?
can see over the walls with that.
They
Smart.
can. I have to wonder, how long is that building gonna hold together? Like, is it actually safe to live in there at some point? Because if the roof caves in, then they die, then what's the point? You can't read this history, it's private history, right? Right? Like, what? Oh boy. But also, hello, Iron Imp, and welcome, and I hope you've had a good day. I'm confused. What else do we need to do here? Is there someone here? I mean, we haven't seen oh, I see. Haha.
Hey guys,
What is this?
our graveyard. You guys still do that?
Kinda, sorta.
So, who's buried here?
Nobody really.
I
This is
thought
where
so.
we buried 10 sisters' belongings. Minnie and Sophie. Twins. Lost them. Both about a year ago. Paying respects.
Do you have an F
Should we
key
do
to
that
do
too?
that with, though?
Maybe. I've never seen anyone do that.
No, let them have some space.
Okay.
That's a tough
I'm glad
one.
you're not in a graveyard.
But I don't want to intrude on mourning people like that, no. Like, yeah.
Clem,
Yeah?
I'm ready to talk to Marlon.
Okay.
Need to talk to V. Yep, I managed to find them, so yeah, cool. Okie dokie. Hello. Okay. I am not sure how I feel about the game, like, showing the red icons to tell us, like, that this choice is going to... Or, like, this action is a big thing, right? Because, on one hand, I may appreciate to pay attention to them, but on the other hand, it makes the other interactions seem unimportant. I'm kind of on the fence on this one at this point. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how it goes.
Clementine, right? I'm Brody.
Hi, Brody.
He's a sweet little fella. Figured there ain't a lot of room for sweetness still out there.
I'm the lucky one. He's just naturally good.
And bites.
Naturally good. That's rare stuff.
Say you're
I'm
sorry.
really sorry I hit you. Can we please stay here and eat dinner and not go out into the forest and get killed by monsters?
Oh, don't sweat it, buddy. You can make it up to me by teaching me your technique. You are a regular heavyweight.
Hey, Clem! AJ! Stew's done!
You guys earned your supper after all.
I gotta find the correct spot to read chat, because I need to pay attention to the convos when they're happening, though. Or the scenes, because they don't happen at my pace. So I'll check the comment, Iron Imp, in a hot second.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Because I have no idea like what scene is
Thanks.
important or not.
Wow, I can't remember the last time we had a hot meal. This is really good.
Come on.
Where are your manners, AJ?
Good night.
Good night. Clem.
What?
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure they shared as much as they could.
AJ, heads up.
Oh, wow.
I'm full, kiddo. You can have the rest.
You sure?
You bet.
I'm all done.
Me too.
Now what?
I'll tell you what. Time for something very important.
I thought playing cards. For
good
some
night.
reason I thought playing
Violet,
cards when he moved
it's
it,
time.
yeah.
What's the game tonight, Lou?
War. The oldest
War
game
never
around.
changes.
A game played by man and beast alike. The only game there is.
I don't know the game. The only card game I've played had less people.
Don't worry. You'll pick it up as we go.
It's easy. Everyone gets a stack of cards. Everyone flips one over. Highest card wins.
And the winner gets to ask Clem a question.
And if I win, then what?
What? I want to get to know you. We all do.
And what if I win?
Then you get to ask us one. It's only fair.
Oh, wait, what about AJ?
What
He...
about him? Looks like he's made a friend.
Fair enough.
Come on. You can take your eyes off him for one card game. Bet you both could use a break from each other.
Yeah, maybe. This is his first time around anyone his own age. Sometimes he acts more like an adult than a kid. It's nice to see him act like a little boy again.
Lewis, if you would.
That looked like a queen that yeah. Sorry, a jack. Yeah, it was very quick. Yeah.
Way to go, me.
Way to go, you.
So, about AJ.
Don't ask how old he is. I
Where
don't
are
know.
AJ's parents?
Dead.
You two don't really look related, so...
They didn't make it.
What happened there?
They're dead. They were nice people. For the most part.
It makes sense. He's a nice kid.
For the most part.
No reason to not be honest about it.
Hey, I win.
Hey, you do. So, what do you want to know?
I was expecting something a lot more informative. Okay, injury sounds like a bad idea. Anyone famous is pointless. I'm gonna say haircut.
What's up with your haircut, Marlon?
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
She means it looks like a dead cat. Probably smells like one, too.
I look cool.
Whatever you say.
I say I look cool.
I was hoping some sort of a reference to the movie Lost Boys, because it's so clearly that. Like, it's even the facial features are exactly like
Come on,
Kiefer
spit it out.
Sutherland in his like early 20s.
Ever have a boyfriend?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What? It happens. Perfectly valid question. You can ask me if I've ever had a girlfriend. I haven't, by the way.
Was there a boy once? I want to be honest. Was there a boy once? Give me a second. Let me roll the tape on what I know about Clementine's history here. I mean, the kid of the boy in A New Frontier season liked Clem, but the boy died before they had anything more than like 2 sentences between each other. I think that's the only one. Right? Winning question, can we speak logistics and strategy? Yes. So far so good. Yesterday was interesting. Had my first tutorial on VoLP with digital signal processing software dev tutor. DSP. DSP is for music and sound in particular, though that's kind of the recreational off-label use of the field that mostly bears engineering. Cool, sounds good. Gee, maybe if you tell half of it on your stupid face, you wouldn't still be hungry. I kind of thought of that, yes. I don't know.
I'm sure she's real surprised about that one.
Never.
Not even once?
Never.
I think it's no, yeah. I think that's the honest answer that I can know of, at least.
Well, you can't have been alone this entire time. Who used to take care of you?
Couple of people.
Anyone?
I had people.
Everyone had people at some point.
Yeah.
We had adults here. Now we don't.
Well, I had people, and now I don't.
Fair enough.
Because Lee wasn't the only one, it wouldn't be
I win again.
Honest to say just
you do
that.
Indeed. Ask away.
That'd have been a good question. Oh, sure. Oh, again, these questions are bad. I want to know things like, how long have you been here? Who were the adults that used to be here? What happened to them more specifically than you know how it goes? Where are you people from originally beyond just like outside of the school area? Like, I would assume Marlon here used to live in the normal world as a tiny kid as Clementine did. Of the other ones, I'm not so sure of, because I'm having trouble placing the age of, for example, Violet here. Like, is she slightly younger than Clem, or exactly the same, or a bit over? It's interesting. Like, and then the kid on the back there, who's with AJ, I assume he was born during the apocalypse. How did that happen? Like, where are his so and so? Grossest thing at least lets you know how bad the food might get. That's true, but I'm also wondering if the worst injury, like, from these bad options, I'm wondering if the worst injury witnessed would reveal to me maybe a flaw in their defense plans or something. So...
Worst injury you ever saw?
I saw Walker get hit in the head so hard both his eyeballs flew out. Pretty cool.
I saw someone have their intestines pulled all the way out. Like, all the way. It goes on for a while. We got a lot of guts.
Okay. Not what I wanted to know, but okay.
Victory Violet. Here's something I love to ask when I'm in groups. Out of the four of us, who do you think is gonna die first?
That is fucked up.
Oh, I know.
Lewis can take it.
Lewis, definitely.
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 Definitely. What? I'd have said the same. I am the greatest card player of all time.
Just ask your damn question.
Ever? Actually, never mind.
What?
Is it about sex?
It's not a fun question.
Ask.
Ever had to kill someone you loved?
Oh.
Lewis.
Hey, she wanted me to ask.
Lee. His name was Lee. It was the same day I found out my parents were dead.
That sounds like a rough day.
Yeah. Worst day of my life.
That went darker than I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I didn't think of the token black guy, more like that he's more laid back than the rest, so he can then take the joke of dying first as well. Marlon seems like he could fly off the handle, and Violet I'm trying to make friends with, so...
Night, AJ.
Long day, huh?
Yep, real long.
I hope you know Lewis didn't mean any harm there. He's just the world's biggest dumbass. Yeah, he's my best friend, so I can legally call him that.
No, it's fine, I suppose.
You guys relax. Get some sleep. Feel human for a night. In the morning, come find me. We can talk about making this long term.
We can stay?
We can talk about it.
Like, I didn't even think of anyone's color of skin. It just didn't even occur to me. So that's... I was a little, like, taken aback by like, oh, huh, It sort of did not occur to me at all, so... There's that.
Only way out?
Seems so.
Yep.
Good. This box has so many colors.
That looks like a fire hazard, the candle. I don't like it.
Well, must have been an artist living in here.
What's an artist?
It's like
Haven't we talked about
person
this?
who colors a lot, draws, does pictures.
You mean like 10?
Yeah, like 10.
Huh. I like to do pictures too.
Oh, shit. I didn't know Marlon set you up in this room. I just wanted to grab something from the closet. Where the hell is it? Oh.
What?
That's what I was looking for. It belonged to Sophie.
Sorry.
10's sister. He was asking for more art supplies and stuff, so I was going to.
Oh, sorry, we didn't know.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's just been sitting here for the past year and no one's touched it. If AJ wants to play with it, it's fine.
It's all right. She says you can keep it.
Oh, come on.
Huh. I see you're,
10 will be
settling in.
disappointed.
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure.
I allowed her
Yes.
to make the decision, and I went with the
I
decision
always
she
liked
made.
this room. Sophie had, like, paintings and shit on the walls. Lots of color. And Minerva. She was really musical. Not like Lewis, though. She had actual talent. She had the most amazing voice. Real bluesy. Marlon always joked that he would scavenge a guitar and the two of them would tour the country. That was a long time ago. Afterwards, Brody and 10 took down all the paintings, and that was the end of it. I shouldn't have even brought it up. It's not a good memory. Guess I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, they sound like they were great friends.
Yeah, Sophie was a good friend. And Minnie, we were close. Me and her.
What exactly happened to them? Sophie and Minerva.
They went scavenging with Marlon and Brody out past the safe zone. Didn't make it back. It happens. Honestly, I just miss having someone around to talk to. There's just so many dudes. This place can get a little too bro-town for my liking sometimes. And I'm not exactly, like, a people person, you know? I know I sometimes have a habit of being a little bit too harsh.
You come off all right. I thought you were pretty cool.
Oh, thanks, I guess. You were pretty cool too. Out there against those walkers.
Only 2 deaths. Very cool.
Hey, Clem, I'm an artist now.
Not bad, kiddo.
I have a guess where the character relationships are going, but I'm not gonna say it out loud yet. Or maybe I should.
Back.
I don't know.
Enjoy the art supplies, little man.
I have a feeling I'm picking up a feeling that at some point the game would like let us make a choice between the love interest of either Lewis or Violet for Clem. That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
See ya.
Yeah.
But I could
see
be
ya.
wrong though. I don't know.
Okay, Alvin Jr. Time for bed.
Okay, here.
For me?
For the wall, to make our home look nice.
That's a good idea, AJ.
Go for it.
How about here?
Collectibles can be found in the world to decorate your room. Oh.
AJ?
Why?
Hey there. What are you doing?
This is where I'm gonna sleep.
What? No, it's not.
It's safe under here. No one can get me.
Well, it's safe out here, too. Did you see the size of this place? It's huge, and there are plenty of brick walls to keep us safe.
What about the door? What if someone comes in?
If you're under the
What
bed,
if
it's
they
not
try
going
to
to make a
hurt us?
difference.
What if they steal our stuff?
I'll keep watch. I'll sleep with one eye open if I have to.
You can't sleep like that. I tried. If I stay here, no one can find me, and I can keep guard and watch over you. I can protect us.
One, you gotta
what's
sleep.
gotten
Second,
into you?
no.
Please, Clem. It's not so bad down here.
Okay, what's it?
I'll be okay. I promise.
See, the problem is I have no handle yet on what is causing this beyond he doesn't feel safe. Like, is there a history between the 5 years in between games that would give a more concise or complete explanation of what's going on here? Beyond, like, zombies scary or people scary. Because if it's only, like, I find people scary, then the bed. But if there's a really ingrained specific trauma we need to work through, then I wouldn't, you know, then I would be fine if you want to sleep and It would also be super helpful to know, because if he's like 6, I would give him less of an own choice of what to do. If he's like 12, then that makes some difference. This seems like I'm making a really important one. It's one of those things. It doesn't matter, or the trauma is just a general and doesn't need to be specific, or it's foreshadowing and he will reveal his trauma in time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that I'm making a choice so blindly here.
AJ, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. Please just give the bed a chance. It's soft and warm. I think you'll really like it.
This bed is really soft.
Told you so.
It's really, really soft.
Good night, AJ.
Clem?
Hmm?
This place is nice. I'm glad we found it.
Would be a shame if something happened to it.
Me too.
Wink, wink. Being a Telltale game, he will be fucked somehow for not being under the bed, in like episode 4, he'll just lose a leg before he doesn't sleep under the bed or something. Like, oh, cool.
He's gonna let us stay, right?
I guess we're gonna find out. Let's find his office.
I know where it is. I'll show you.
Okay.
Up here. Come on, Clem, this way.
I'm so worried
AJ,
that like
wait
eventually
up.
this place will just crumble down and it'll be bad. You know? We don't have like architects doing this stuff anymore
Since
here.
here.
And fixing things. Hi. 10 who didn't get the art supplies and now is angry,
Hey,
right?
Tennessee. What are you guys doing?
I was looking for more pencils, but I wasn't able to find any.
Yep, sorry.
Who are these guys?
They're firefighters. That one's a policeman. She's gonna save the day.
But what are they?
These were the people who protected us.
Where are they? I've never seen one before.
They all died a long time ago, trying to save everyone.
Oh, they were weak.
What? No, they were brave, strong.
All of those
Now,
chances
give
were...
it to me
Those
and-
choices were
No,
bad.
he's mine now.
Hey, give it back.
No,
You don't even know what they are.
Okay, that's enough, you two.
it's not yours anymore.
Hold the phone here.
It's mine.
No, it's not.
Fine.
I hate kids.
Do you know where Marlon is?
I don't know. He should be around. I can go find him.
That'd be nice. Thanks, 10.
Remind me never to have any.
Look,
Hey, what'd you find?
it's a picture of Marlon and Lewis. They're so little.
Wow, they've known each other a long time, huh?
Same haircut then too. Okay, why?
Marlon?
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Stay back.
Okay.
What the hell's going on? Hey, it's okay, bro. There you go. You said dogs brought back bad memories. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were so scared of them.
Also, he's
But I swear,
the
Rosie's
dog was
not as
gonna
frightening
kill
as
us
she
though.
seems.
But no, you don't know
Same
your
girl.
dog though.
See?
What your dog
She's
is...
harmless.
No.
She just needs to get to know you is all.
Nope. That dog is kind of like the dog I had as a kid, where the dog loved everyone she knew from her childhood or from her puppy years, but then everything beyond that point, straight for the jugular, kill, 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 murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. That's what that is. And he doesn't see it.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh,
Do you
good.
trust me?
Don't ask that, I trust no one.
Rosie, shh. Sorry. I promise she's not gonna bite.
Bad options, I hate
Okay,
this.
I guess.
Get down on her level. Better get your scent.
You lose your hand, and then Telltale says cool.
She's not gonna hurt you. There you go. Now whistle and tell her to lie down.
Lie like a dog.
Lie down, Rosie.
That's so cool.
See? Not so hard.
Yeah,
I was hoping it would go that way, but I was really not
cool.
fan of the choices.
Now Rosie will recognize you. She's really well trained. She was the headmaster's dog, back when this place was still functional. But when the world went to shit, he bailed. All the other adults did. Left us behind to fend for ourselves.
Wow, what a dick.
Understatement of the century. Now it's just us kids left. And I'd like it if you and AJ were a part of that. Both of you are plenty capable, and we need that.
So far so good, but we'll see. We've tried playing home a bunch of times and it hasn't worked so far.
This is the current state of our plan for gathering food.
Do you collect blueberries?
We are starting to run short. It's getting harder and harder to feed everyone in this school.
Okay, don't go to the river, it seems. Interesting. Train station.
I didn't realize how much forest surrounds this place.
It's how we've kept ourselves from unwanted attention for so long. Well, for the most part, anyway.
Right. When you say safe zone, is it like, do you have a fence, or what's with the...
That's the only road that leads in and out of Erickson. If you go off it, you'll eventually end up in the valley. We used to have signs that led people to the school, but I took them down. Wanted this place to be hard to find.
Fair.
What's out here?
Oh, that's where we fish. I got a shack for storage right here, right along the river. It's secure mostly. Get the occasional walker or two come by. Vi and Brody should be heading out there in a bit.
How wide is this is the question, I suppose, but speaking of, how did this game come to market? Did the Ghost of Telltale get purchased and another company first? Oh boy. Purchased, I think. Oh boy. I forget the exact details, but I wanna say that Telltale did like the first 2 episodes on their own, then went under, and then different people who may or may not be Skybound, or different people under the name of Skybound, did the rest of it, and whoever purchased the whole thing, I can't remember anymore. From the top of my head, it's kind of fallen out from my mind. But they were purchased, yes. And then continued by, I think, mostly different people than Telltale proper.
That's the train station. There was a whole stash of food under the floorboards.
Oh, where you crashed your car. Pretty sure that place is a lost cause. There's a hell of a lot of smoke coming from it when we found you two. Walkers flooded in there after all the noise you made.
Right.
What's the trap area?
The hunting grounds, more or less. Lewis built some traps out there to catch game. He and Sam are set to go check them today.
Okay. Yeah, but like, do you do any farming or something? I mean, how temperate is this? Like, do we have, like, how much of a winter do we have? And anyway, are you able to, like...
The greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't get too excited about that one. We used to maintain it real well. Had plenty of vegetables growing.
And?
But it became overgrown. Upkeep was impossible. Yeah, we keep away from that now. One more thing.
What?
See these red lines?
Yeah.
You grew tomatoes and upkeep became impossible.
Over the years, and food's become more scarce.
So why not go outside it?
We can't. Whenever someone goes outside the safe zone, bad shit happens. People die or disappear. I just... I could really use the help, Clementine. Taking care of these kids, it's not easy. I'm worried that if I don't figure something out, if I don't fix our food situation, I can't lose anyone else. We've already lost so much. Friends, siblings, I can't let another kid die. It could break us.
I get it. I know how it feels to lose a friend.
Or a family member.
I'll multiply that by 30 and you'll know how I feel.
What?
Ha. Shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off like a dick. Everyone's counting on me to step up. Be the leader they need me to be. I really want to be that for them. You and AJ are 2 more mouths to feed. But maybe you can help me feed the rest.
My legs aren't for food.
So what do you need from us?
Lewis and Asim are heading to the hunting grounds, looking for rabbits. Well, Sim will, anyway. Lewis...
Explain the greenhouse, man.
I just hope he shows up, if I'm really being honest. Violet and Brody are going upriver to do some spearfishing. And hopefully, those two get along long enough to get some work done. Both teams could use some extra hands.
I mean, we're gonna go fishing, right? But they better go back to explaining the greenhouse, and I think they will. The foreshadowing was very Listen, I told no spoilers, Gamerholic. Just that's it. So, I mean, I saw it coming, and the spoiler was very tiny, but still, you gotta put your hammer down on when that happens. Okay, let's see there, and I'm just glad they didn't spoil anything super big, because that's gonna happen sometimes. That's how the internet is. But I have some chat to catch up to. Glad to see the game come out after all. Feel bad for all those people who moved to Telltale work. Yeah, there was literally nowhere else to go on the map for windfall of food. So, yeah. I mean, I know companies aren't sure a thing in life, but when Telltale was hiring new people to move to their region across country, still within the week before they collapsed, they knew was possible is really bad. Yeah. Where's Telltale? Where's Greenhouse? They were formerly based on the core of San Francisco. Racked at 34 bans a night this week on an attempt for this. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, the most banning stream I've done is this one time when a friend of mine, who is a lady, and a female friend of hers who does kitty cosplay OnlyFans things, did a just chatting stream. I had work to do that time. Like, but yeah, fishing.
We're gonna go fishing. Okay.
Take this. I don't want you getting lost.
Thanks.
We need all hands on deck if we're gonna find any more food. Just remember to stay in the safe zone. We need you to come back home in one piece.
So that means we can stay?
What? Do you think I was gonna throw you out?
Maybe.
Well, as long as we got enough to eat, you're both welcome here.
Right, but again, yeah, the greenhouse inside the
all right, let's get going.
Premises. They better return to that point, because that explanation made no sense. What is it the red bars for? Like, yeah, I didn't catch a fence mentioned. I'm really curious. Like, did they build a fence all the way there, or how do they define the safe zone? Because if they built a fence in an area that big. That is, I want to know how. With this few people.
You know, I've been thinking.
Hi.
I wish we could all go on a road trip together.
Road trip? Why bother? It's not like there's anything worth seeing anymore.
Oh, come on. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff to see. Maybe Clem could show us around. You're able to get a car working, and you know how to drive?
Barely.
Come on, Vi. I've never driven in my life, but I'd love to learn.
That sounds kind of nice. I love the open road. I wouldn't mind showing
What's the
you
protest
around.
stream? Snuggle, feel free to explain if you want to. It would take. You can tell it better than I can.
Good. I'm sick of the car.
If you want to, no pressure.
I wish this old rust bucket was still working. We could just jump in and start driving. We could take turns sitting in the back. It'd be like driving one of those cars with the top that goes down.
We'd run out of gas eventually.
But still, it's fun to imagine, isn't it? Where would you go, Clem? If you could drive anywhere you wanted. If gas wasn't an issue.
Or a busted carburetor.
Norway?
Flat tires or the transmission.
Buzzkill.
Winding Mountain Road. Yes.
I'd drive up one of those long roads that wind around the mountains. Follow it all the way to the top.
You could see over the whole world up there, I bet.
Yeah.
Get a nice view of the world while you die of frostbite.
Thanks, Whiskers.
Sounds like the dream.
Thank you for explaining to
Irem.
Irem.
I've lived here my entire life. Heck, I'd say I know every inch of these woods. I'd kind of like to unknow it.
No use dreaming of what could be. We've got shit to do.
Yeah, I guess we should get to work on those fish. We got spears inside the shack. Come on.
You go ahead. I'll stay out here.
Where are those spears? Hey, about Bye.
Hi.
I'm sorry she's being a little mean. It's my fault.
What do you mean?
I was there when those walkers killed Sophie and Minnie. They were really close with Vi, and I think she blames me for what happened to them. I mean, how do you even apologize for something that fucked up?
By talking.
I don't know. Maybe I deserve it.
No, you don't.
You should talk to her about it. I'm sure she'll listen.
Yeah, right. I tried.
Face to face, yeah,
I
they
have.
will.
It just never seems like the right time.
It's never
We
gonna
all
be,
used
just
to
put
be
it.
friends. Guess I just kind of missed that. But when you showed up, I don't know. I just haven't seen her warm up to someone in a long time. Do you... I mean, I hate to ask this of you, but do you think you could talk to her? See how she feels? About me?
I should not get
It's
involved.
just been eating me up inside.
Look, I don't think I should get involved. It sounds like you two should just talk it out yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, it was stupid of me to ask. I'm gonna go check our fish traps downstream.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
We're talking about how your friends died. It's fine.
I'll take this to Vi. There should be some extras lying around.
Find a spear. I mean, I just found 3. What do you need one more? Cat skull, really?
Huh, this is cool. Edgy.
Also a really big cat skull. Interesting. Kinda creepy, but AJ might like it. Okay. I think it's a collectible. I think that's what that means. Ooh.
Cool.
Good reach,
Ready to get some
shark.
fish?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, do we quick time event the fish?
Shit.
Can I join you?
Sure. Hey, check out these guys over here.
They're swimming against the current.
Guess I don't realize it makes them easier targets.
I want to try.
Take a spear. Go nuts.
Just don't hit your nuts with them.
Go ahead and try. You're not running.
It's really lucky that a stream this small has fish in it, though.
Any luck? I got something.
Good enough for me. Hey, sorry if I was weird last night about the whole room thing. Seeing someone else in there, it was harder than I expected. You'd think I'd be less sentimental by now.
Don't sweat it. I'm glad we got to know each other.
Yeah, I guess I am too.
Yay. This would be a really good moment to drop some sort of really weird vision on you. Oh wow. They're going quickly though. Jesus.
Heads up, guys. The hole's not looking that great.
Yeah, okay. God,
What do you...
Sometimes she just gets on my last nerve, you know?
Yeah, I can tell.
I mean, it's not like I hate her. I just... I wish we could all go on a road trip together. God, she's so...
She thinks you do.
She definitely thinks you hate her.
I mean, I didn't promise to say anything, but I got a really good opening, so let's go for it, man. That was close. Put some water in the bucket. I mean, they're already speared, though. So, you know.
Looks like they wisened up. Maybe Brody had better luck with the traps.
Achievement get.
I got one! Clem, I got one.
Cool.
Good job. I don't know what the problem is between us. With Brody. I don't know why it's like this. Why is it so weird? I can never relax around her. It just keeps getting worse.
Maybe because she never said sorry about Sophie and Minnie and not being able to save them.
Okay, I super don't like how deep that dove into it, because I feel like we didn't have a good segue into saying, oh, Sophie and Minnie for her.
Did she tell you that? More or less. She wants to talk about it, you know.
I feel guilty about the whole thing.
Why?
I was supposed to be out with the twins that day. I wanted to work in the greenhouse, so I asked Brody to cover for me. But then... I didn't even get to say goodbye. I wanted to talk to Brody, to tell her I didn't blame her for what happened, but every time I tried, I was reminded of who we lost. It was easier to just not talk about it.
It doesn't look like it's easier.
We should get going.
Do I need to, like, tackle you into a room and talk it out,
fish?
man?
We caught some, but not a lot.
I didn't get anything. We should catch up with Lewis and Asim, see if they had any better luck.
Question, if you're good enough to build rope, aren't you good enough to build some sort of
Grand
nets,
Canyon.
too? And then just...
What?
That's where I'd go. If we took a road trip, start driving until we hit the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that would be cool. I thought you weren't gonna... Thank you.
Hey, Slowpoke's coming?
Yeah, we're right behind you.
I actually kind of like how that played out, though. That I didn't commit to doing something, but I then did it on my own volition, and it sort of worked out. I liked it. It felt like it actually conformed to how I played it, like, nicely. Huh?
Where are those guys?
Practicing
Ooh,
making out
color
with the
palette.
toothless
Oof,
walker.
wow.
Gross.
I know. Poor Walker.
That looked really weird.
What the hell?
What? This isn't normal?
Someone sabotaged this. This isn't good.
Asim? Lewis!
Spread out. See if we can find them.
Watch out for monsters.
Right.
Empty. Footprints.
Yes, I know.
Huh. Is this a Bible page?
Clem,
How would you?
Found something.
Wow, that's a good eye. I would have never considered that like to look at the.
monster.
Yeah.
Guys, over here!
Well, we didn't kill this one. We wouldn't have left it hanging in our trap.
What the hell? Found this too. Do any of the kids smoke?
Nope, nothing to smoke.
Who is this unlucky fella?
Hi.
Where have you been?
Checking nearby traps. The ones that were sprung were all empty. All the rest are broken.
Someone robbed us?
Oh, great. And now we're gonna starve.
Fuck, that's... Fuck. Fuck. It's just... Fuck, it's okay. It's... Breathe, Brody, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
You're gonna be fine. It's just a panic attack.
Hey, easy. We'll still find enough food to get us through the...
That's not what I'm worried about.
Brody, just chill.
I have to tell Marlon about this.
We still need food, you know, to live. We definitely don't have enough here.
You guys figure it out.
Tell Marlon if you want to. Why? I don't see but that's a problem.
I'll take this haul back to school. Maybe we can ration out something.
So what do we do? Eat rocks?
You can't eat rocks.
I'm aware.
Will Marlon kick us out if we don't find food?
We found like
Well,
6
let's
fish,
not find
man.
out.
Where else could we look?
Big ones
Let
too.
me think.
Like 6 fish and 1 rabbit. We have how many people? Like 8? And the fish are really big too. I mean, we can eat for a day, at least with that. So the only place it gives me is the train station, huh? Why did we then open the map anyway? That's weird. Huh. But I'm still... The greenhouse. Marlon mentioned that they, quote, used to grow stuff in there, but then it got overgrown and... like... The holding it like as a thing was impossible. Like upkeeping it was impossible, and I'm like, what? What? Like they grew some tomatoes, and then it got overgrown, and what? They spawned killer tomatoes? What? Ah? I am not accepting this answer. I just no. like what? What? Why? You don't have to eat every day. They had soup last night. They'll live. This is true. But point being, yeah. But like still, I feel like we found a pretty solid chunk of food for one run, being at least 1 rabbit, something like 6 fish. We got an unaccounted person wandering around a camp is sufficient concern to stop hunting for a bit. Yes. Or persons. Thing being, though, I am kind of interested that the Brody lady said they robbed us, whereas it's perfectly plausible that a person or people went through this place, disarmed some traps so that they wouldn't get hurt, and then others were sprung by zombies, and so on. So robbing is an interesting word to use. Like, I don't know.
The train station. It's not too far from here.
Maybe, but it's outside the safe zone.
There was food in there when AJ and I passed through.
I don't like how the
Worth a
game didn't
look.
give me options,
You sure
though.
there was food?
Positive. Yeah, some of it was destroyed in the explosion, but there has to be something left. There was so much there.
I was actually thinking that it's...
Or we could starve.
Fine. Let's go.
And then someone dies, and then Marlon hates us for it. It's gonna be Louis, isn't it? One of those 2 dies, and we need to choose which one. It's an assumption of intent that might not be accurate, yeah, especially in a place where I so far don't think that they've, like, marked that this is ours, you know? I have trouble believing they built a fence around the safe zone.
That's where the food is. A lot more walkers than last time, though.
Fair. The game has presented the world is fairly hostile, true, but, like, imagine you're a person who walks into a forest, right? There's no signs telling this is ours, right? Said forest then has traps in it, right? And then you've lived in this zombie apocalypse world for, I'm assuming, 7 years, 8 years, 6 years, and you see traps. And then some of the traps are then sprung by zombies, and then you go through the area. It's plausible that you would then disarm some of the traps in your way or something. And even if you then see food, wouldn't you take the food that's in the trap because you're hungry? That's... man.
We're gonna die.
It's either die here or die from hunger. Take your pick. Clem, maybe you should scope things out. You know the place better.
Let me get a closer look. Can't be too careful.
Also, I say we turn back. I'm just saying we turn back. This is a terrible idea.
We barely got out of here. It was close.
Sounds scary.
There's a reason.
We already know the place is booby-trapped with grenades, and there's enough walkers to kill all of us 10 times over. We need to go back and just eat the fish. Go back, eat fish, go to bed, have a good night. Let's not do this. This is terrible. This is...
Could climb up there, but I don't know how that would get us inside.
You don't survive for 8 years in the zombie apocalypse to then live to make choices like, let's go find food in this spot.
We need to get in there somehow. Maybe there's another way in.
No. You might likely also reason that any signage is pre-apocalypse. That's true. Or that the signage is done by people who, like this here, friendly ring a bell, is done by people who are already dead. Even if they are post-apocalypse, but they're dead. Railroading in the highest degree. Yeah, I don't like this. They opened a map giving me the only one option to press A on. It's a terrible idea. None of this is something I want to do.
That bell might be able to get the walkers' attention. They do like to follow sound.
I also feel like I explored every single option in the map before, so I don't see how else I got an option.
Of walkers. If one of us climbs up there and starts ringing it, Lewis, I vote Lewis.
Hold on. I'd like to make an alternate suggestion.
Come on, Lou. You're loud, dramatic, a little annoying. You're basically a walking distraction.
I hate all the options.
Theatrical. Entertaining is another word that comes to mind. Charismatic.
See what I mean?
Feel free to jump in and defend me anytime, Clem.
I did not have that kind of an option.
I'll go with you. Give you some cover.
Fine. I'll do it. But if I die, I'm making sure Walker Lewis eats both of you first.
Fair enough. I think you will die, for the record.
Until I see you guys reach safe cover. Then, I'll try to redirect the smelly patrol to give you guys a chance to sprint inside the building.
Also, you're talking too loud.
I'll signal you. Then you can do your thing.
Good luck.
Why are we yelling?
Hey, ugly! No, not you. Not you either.
This idea is terrifying. Doobly-doo.
Got the nose. No. I'm just recommending. You have no nose. There's a rotten hole.
Hi.
All right, someone get this song. Ready? One more time. No, he's not. It's Jingle Bell. How about this one?
So far, not dead.
Really?
So far. I'll let know when we're ready.
Question, why couldn't we just like go around the train car instead? Like, is it mined? Like what? I've survived for 8 years, let's find a way into an area we don't have an escape plan for yet. Yeah, with more walkers than would ever be needed to kill any of us many times over. Hi. I don't know what that does, but hi.
What is he waiting for? Come on, come on. Fucking Lewis.
Just give him a second.
We may not have a second.
Explain to me why he couldn't do that to begin with. I'm so confused by this plan. Like, to my mind, this plan consists of let's react like morons one step at a time without a plan. Also, check. I'm pressing Y to kill the zombie, man. Okay. I would like to point out that the game has previously made the QuickTime event section so that if I press Y in like the wrong context of another zombie is too close by to me, behind me on my left, I die anyway, regardless of what I press in the buttons, right? And now, I try to utilize the being careful in the world. I see a dead, like a zombie lying on the ground. I'm like rolling around it to press Y to do the knife, and the game is not giving me the option of using my intellect to check if a zombie is dead. Oh, that's bad. I am upset. That is... I mean, yeah, we're not gonna die, I would have to assume, because press X not to die. I know, but... Oh, that's bad. Come on, you don't just flip-flop with the mechanic over and... Okay, calm down. Hi. I still feel like I made the right choice with at least those. Like, they would just make noise and be weird now. Oh man, that sucked.
Yes,
That wasn't a good moment.
Try it out. See if it works.
Is it a lantern party?
Gonna need your help on this one, kiddo.
Yes, go in there and check if there's grenades.
Just in case.
I'll think happy thoughts in the meantime. Oh, he will. Okay, fine. I wouldn't What? Okay, I'm not a parenting expert, right? I don't have like the experience of being a parent. But I would somehow have assumed that if we have opened a trap door, and that trap door then shows a grenade that explodes, and then we escape the place. Then we come back, and I send my kid to just, hey, jump in there. I need you to. And it just, what? Go in the one place where we know there's been explosives, and I'll just stand back and let you do the thing. Okay. That Try the cupboards while you're at it. Yep, try every... I am confused. Irritating because Clem, the character, would know better. Yes, she would. And you, the player, knew better than to try to take steps. Yes. And the game taught us to, be careful with when zombies around already in the QTEs, so that's a bit... What? Why?
Good job, AJ. Is there more? Keep it coming.
Did we check what white powder that is? Okay, this setup looks weird. That it's gonna happen, like a walker is gonna crawl up from the... or something. Like from the left and right, like move left and then crawl or something. Hi.
Stand.
That works too.
Slowly.
Hi.
Don't yell. Don't try anything. I won't hurt you. I don't have to.
Okay, what do you want?
What do you want?
I just want food. Same reason you're here.
Fair enough.
You and your friends made a lot of noise out there. Wasn't hard to follow.
Mm-hmm.
You live close by? You knew about this place already and organized some effort to get inside. So you probably also knew the stash was there.
You'll understand if I don't tell you anything.
Wasn't really a question. More like confirmation. You look a little young to be out on your own. You got a group? Count you plus the two outside, I'm thinking maybe more?
Tell me about your group first.
I miss the days when we were all so goddamn cagey. It's just me and my ugly face out here.
See, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt until he does something bad.
Ugly, and hungry. Now, I'm gonna fill this pack real slow.
We worked hard to get this stuff.
Well, hey there, Squirt. Playing hide and seek, are we? Now that's impolite.
Don't steal from us.
I'm not stealing. This isn't yours.
I can kill you, you know.
Come on, kid. I'm faster than you.
You probably aren't, but...
Listen up, Squirt. You're gonna quit pointing that gun at me and let me go my Mary. You understand? I'm just gonna take a little bit, then I'm leaving. Like it never happened.
I don't want to start shooting if I don't have to.
Now, would you?
AJ, lower the gun.
Clem, he's stealing our food.
Alvin Jr., now!
Wise woman.
Clem, we're running out of time. We need to get out of here.
Don't panic. I was just leaving.
See, that's an interesting encounter.
Thanks for dinner.
Who in the fuck was that?
Don't know.
Just take a bag and fill it up.
On now!
What happened in there?
Just move. I'll tell you on the way.
Interesting. Very interesting. that encounter was interesting because it wasn't black and white clear on like, you know,
Marlon,
good evil.
listen to me. I am telling you, the place was ransacked.
It's fine. We'll deal with it.
Took y'all a while.
How poor are they that have not patience?
Sam! Mitch! Check it out! Food!
That's like a lot of food.
Observant as ever, Mitch.
I can't believe this. Look at it.
You're our savior, Clem.
Like, seriously, it's a lot.
Lewis and Violet helped too.
Neither of them ever brought back this much before.
Neither have you.
Where did you find all this?
The old train station. Clem knew where it was.
Train station? That's outside the safe zone.
We'd have even more, but we ran into the creep that fucked up our rabbit traps.
Creep? What creep?
Clem saw him smoking those nasty-ass Bible cigarettes.
He had weird, different colored eyes.
I didn't even pick that up on, but maybe yeah.
Did he follow you?
No, I let him have some food and then we lost track of him in a swarm of walkers.
You just let him take our food? What the fuck? Now he knows we're out here and he'll come back for more. What the hell were you thinking?
I didn't want to shoot a
This is
gun.
fucked.
If I hadn't done what I did, he would have shot us. I made the right call.
Bullshit! What if there are others? You don't know what people are capable of out there.
I do. No.
Think again.
I just can't. I won't. Just not again. Fuck!
What the hell's going on here?
She took them outside the safe zone. They saw someone. You know what that means!
Enough! Just means there's a hungry guy out there looking for food. It's happened before. You are overreacting.
You can't be serious!
Come on, let's go somewhere and talk about this.
If anything happens, I'm holding you responsible.
Okay, it's gonna rain. Am I responsible? That's something happening.
Clem, I know I asked you for help. You did. But... shit.
The game gave me no options, man.
Nothing's easy.
Sorry I went outside the safe zone. I didn't see any other option.
There was no other option. There literally was none. I had to press A to go forward.
Well, at least we're eating tonight.
Them holding you over the coals for going there is meaningless because the game never gave us any other option than go to the train station. That's again the story writing taking a dip in the quality because now they're like trying to hold us in a dramatic sort of a thing of a consequence of a thing we had no control of choosing over. That's again, we keep on coming back to the point of the game should never have the text of how the game, you know, adapts to your choices. I'm sure it does in some small ways, but this sort of writing is really bad in that context because they're just trying to guilt trip you over a thing that the game railroaded us into doing. They opened a map, there was one spot to click, press A to continue the video game. This doesn't work. This game has had really good spots here and there. The encounter with the creep was pretty cool, because it was morally ambiguous, right? I liked it. I love the art style, and some of the individual story writing moments with the characters have been good, but this arc of guilt tripping is perfectly meaningless. Like, because we had no choice. It doesn't...
For the next few, I'd wager.
And I really hate when Telltale games try to guilt trip you over stuff you had no choice over. Because that just underlines how it doesn't adapt to our choices.
Don't sweat it, Clem.
Like, I
Ever
feel
since
like a
we lost
passenger
Sophie
in a
and
story
Minnie,
again.
Brody's been freaked out
In
by
a
anything
bad
that happens
way.
past the safe zone.
It's not always bad, but in this specific way it is.
Be all right eventually.
Still, we should make sure this is a one-time thing. We can take Rosie out in the morning, see if she catches a scent. You know, just in case.
I'm gonna go clean up.
I think I'll go too. See you later.
Don't worry about them. They're just sad.
Sad? Why?
My sisters died around this time last year. I think it's starting to get to people.
Doesn't it get to you?
Not really. Dying's not scary. I mean, it's sad, but not scary.
Being a walker is a lot worse than being dead.
How do you know? Maybe being a walker is really nice.
Oh.
I doubt it.
Ugh.
Me too. But it's not like you can go ask one. I try not to focus on them being gone.
I enjoy the idea of this kind of game, but basically it's a flowchart of choices that have to fold back into the same ending or permutation stuff, so what comes to life in its depiction can seem really weird when choice and consequence on the line. Yeah, that's actually not even the problem I have here.
Where they'd be now.
I actually have to pause because I really need to get this out, because I am actually fine if a game tries to do an illusion of choice, right? Because that's fair enough. Because, you know, game has... It's always about some levels of illusion of choice, because there's very limited freedom in this anyway. And there is also nothing wrong in having a linear story on its face, because most stories are sort of linear. Even open world games have largely linear stories, right? But the problem comes here, where this game has basically a linear story. It practically is. There's very little to choose around it, right? The problem here is that the story writing style seems to be built around choices even when there's no choice. And that doesn't gel. So it's a linear story where the story writing does really weird focuses on trying to guilt trip you over events that happened when there's no choice over them. And the game further along emphasizes that we will adapt to your choices when they don't. It's never gelled well, and it still doesn't.
Awesome at making stuff. She'd build a place big enough for all of us to live. And paint it too. And Minnie'd be playing whatever new song she wrote. I guess death doesn't scare me because I know I have something waiting on the other side. Someplace safe and happy.
We won't go
All of
anywhere
us
when we die.
Looks like a nice
Jesus.
place to wind up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Speaking broadly, think to rate your
A lot
properties
better
when
than
forces your
some
hand and punches. Yeah,
smelly old school.
that's really bad. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Who are those guys?
The walkers who killed them.
You want them there too?
They weren't always walkers. Wherever this place is, everyone gets to be a person again. Sometimes I draw the walkers the way they probably looked. Sometimes I draw Minnie and Sophie the way they probably left them. But sometimes I draw this too.
Can I be there?
Sure. You want to be there too? I promise I'll draw you well.
Go for it. But
You just gotta
that's
hold still.
still weird, though.
Sure, why not?
I feel like I feel like I'm making a choice in giving him the idea of killing me, and that's really nasty if it goes there.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you go.
Thanks.
It's yours.
It's ours.
That's either really cute or super
getting late.
nasty and weird and
Yeah.
creepy.
You guys should get some sleep.
Aren't you coming?
I'm not sure
Not
yet.
I want to finish this first.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty long episode.
Time for bed, little guy.
Can I stay up?
Nope.
2 more minutes.
Tell you what, you lay down, and then we'll see. You full from dinner?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was.
I like it here. I got to kill fish.
You did.
Violet looked like she was having a good time. It's nice, not driving everywhere or running away. But the ranch was nice too, before the blood.
This isn't the ranch.
Help me out here. Ranch?
Do you like it? I like it, now that I'm used to it. There's games and the walls make it feel safe.
Let's say sure for his sake.
I really do.
I'm actually kind of lying,
It's
but
good
for
to
his
feel
sake.
safe somewhere.
Clem.
Hi.
Yeah?
You let that mean man go at the station.
I did.
You let him take food from us.
I did.
It wasn't right.
Was it not?
I didn't like it. Don't be mad at me for saying that, though.
Wasn't worth the fight, exactly.
Him getting away with a little food kept things from getting violent. You have to know when to fight, AJ, and this wasn't the time.
It's still not right to let someone take from us. Makes us soft.
It's a little different
So
because we
you're so
found a
tough,
stash.
huh?
It's like finding a treasure
Who's Mr.
chest
Softy
at
now?
the same time with someone and then splitting the
That's what
difference.
I
It's a little
thought.
different than taking from us.
There, you gotta stay up 2 minutes more. Time for sleep.
I'll lay down when you blow out the light.
All right, give me a minute.
Like, it's different if you would come here and then take from us. That's somehow different. Place collectibles.
That's cool.
I know, right?
Like, really cool.
Yay! Can I place the drawing or the thing we got from the... There we go.
There.
That's a good drawing. He's a good artist.
Your picture's good too.
Oh, I know.
Cool. Anything in the backpack?
So used to lugging this everywhere. Never knowing when we'd find any supplies. I feel a lot lighter.
Good. Doobly doobly doo. Anything else to...
I'm not sleepy.
Liar. So cute.
I'm having trouble reading the lower line of it. Me protecting Clem. Right, okay, cool. Got it. I think that's it, yeah. I didn't see anything else to interact with. I'll take a quick double check. Yep, looks like we're done. Cool. Yeah, me protecting Clem. Yeah. It took me a while, but yeah,
Good night,
thanks.
Sleep tight. Don't let a walker bite. And if they try,
I'll read the long comment
I never
in a
let 'em bite.
second. Iron him
Come
by.
on, play it right. One time.
Bang.
Good work. And thanks.
How long is the episode, man? Not complaining, but it's interesting that it's that long.
What's that? Shh.
Very spooky.
What the hell?
There's voices in the pipes.
I think someone's in trouble.
Is it us?
No, not right now. But we should help them.
If it's a monster, we should kill it.
I don't think it is.
Uh-huh.
You got your gun?
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back. Stay safe.
Do I want to carry the candle though? It looks like it's gonna burn my something. Also, do I not have a weapon with me, or do I have to have the knife, or what? I super hope it's not what I'm afraid of it being. I have a really bad feeling about this. Warhammer, yeah. That would be good. I have a really bad feeling about this.
A little farther. Basement. This locks from both sides. Can't pick it. I have to find another way to the basement. A cellar door out in the yard.
Okay. Boy, I just have a bad feeling.
According to the map, there should be another entrance to the basement around here.
Oh, yeah, the one this one, right? Grab a random brick while we're at it? Sure. Maybe we'll break the lock. Oh, I just hope I don't break the lock for no reason, but... I don't think they're in trouble. Yeah. I'd like a different option than smashing the padlock, but... I don't like it how I don't have any other option than to break stuff. Okay, back it up, right? It sounds like they're arguing instead of something horrible happening, right? At this point, I'd love the option to just turn back and go to bed again. Because it looks like it's not as dramatic as I feared it would be. And I don't want to break their stuff for the purposes of I heard arguing. That sounds like a bad idea when we're trying to fit in, you know? Again, I feel the game is forcing us to do like dumb bad no. Yeah, I mean, I think Marlon and Brody, or maybe Lewis and Brody, are having an argument in the basement. And I was worried it would be something much, much worse. Like, I was worried someone was being assaulted in a really not, you know. And I don't want to break their stuff. But I feel like apparently I have to, and that's... again, the game adapting to your choices, except it never ever does. Also, if it's your intent to snoop, loudly announcing your presence by taking a padlock off of the goddamn brick is probably the not. That too. But yeah, like... Doggo? I pressed A to talk to Rosie. You know that feeling when you press a button to do something and your character is like, no, I'm not gonna. Like, what are we doing here if we're not gonna let me control the character then even? I couldn't press it for a third time. The option was no longer there. But yeah, that's just the basement door. Yeah, the hotspot is gone. There's nothing to be pressed anymore. Press A to make yourself think we're going to do something. Yeah. Do I have like just a bad attitude towards these games, or because I feel like I'm always trying to like everything, and then the game is not letting me. Because it just keeps tripling down into design philosophies I just can't agree with being a good choice. I think just memeing, it's just memeing to hate on the stupid ads. But I want to like this so much, and the game is just like, no, do bad choice instead. This is gonna end badly. I'm just gonna breaking their spot. What? And no one heard a thing. No one says like, what was that? Could we just go to bed instead? They were just arguing. This is not a good idea. I don't wanna. And now there's no lock. I suppose. But I can't get past how.
You don't even know for sure it was them.
And he got away. How do we know he didn't follow them? You know he's not alone. Those bastards are back, and it's only a matter of time before they find us. You know that
shit. Nothing to you.
And they heard nothing apparently.
Getting so mad.
What do you want me to do? You're making me mad.
Oh, we have to tell the others about what you did.
I'm just gonna listen.
Who's there? Show yourself.
I didn't even move.
Clem! What are you doing, Dad?
Okay, wait. So they heard me not moving and only breathing, like 10 meters away, but they didn't hear me destroy the padlock with the brick earlier. I need something stronger than Pepsi for this, man. How do...
Down here, in the dark.
Brody and I were just talking. Go get some sleep. You deserve some shut-eye.
He'll be fine.
Had a busy day.
I was asleep. You guys woke me up.
So sorry about that. I didn't think anyone would hear us.
You want to tell me what's going on?
It's really none of your business. Go back to the dorm.
The man you met at the station. We got history.
Brody! Don't listen to her, Clem. She's acting crazy. She gets this way sometimes. She's just got to tune it out.
Don't be afraid, Brody. Say what you have to say. What history?
Marlon let him take the twins.
Him and his people.
Brody!
10 sisters. I thought they were killed by walkers.
That's the story we told everyone.
Shut up!
Because Marlon was so ashamed of what she...
Well then.
What'd you say?
Shit. I'm sorry.
Shit! What have you done?
Sorry.
He's gonna blame me for the head wound, because you were the only ones here.
Gonna be okay. I promise. God damn it! Help! Why did you say that? I told you not to say it!
How? What can I do?
Just stay with her. There's a first aid kit down here somewhere, right?
First aid kit? Brody, it's me, Clem. Just stay still.
Ooh, those dilating pupils, oh man.
Clementine, remember? We talked about driving up into the mountains, where you could see everything.
Clouds. Clem. You're in danger. You and AJ both.
What danger?
Marlon will kill me if I tell. He's scared. And when he's scared, he gets angry.
Brody, if there's a threat to AJ, you have to tell me.
Everything is so faint. I can't feel my legs.
Please, try and focus.
If those raiders come back, Marlon said he'd let him take you.
Take us?
To make him go away. Like he did. Like he did with 10 sisters.
Brody.
Oh, fuck. No. Oh, no. What the hell am I gonna do? She's gonna turn.
Marlon! Marlon, you son of a bitch! Don't do
I'm
this!
sorry. I can't let you talk to the others.
God damn it! Marlon! Anyone! AJ! There's a gap.
Mm-hmm.
If I could find something really thin, I could force it in there and lift up the latch.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find anything in this dark.
I mean,
Yes,
I would like to point out that I wanted to go to bed. But when I find the flashlight, then I'm gonna be holding the murder weapon, which they'll... I mean, obviously Marlon's gonna blame me for the death. Like, it's the obvious thing, right? I'd like to speak to the manager of the story. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the latch would still hold even when it's not locked. It depends on the build of the lock. I think it still does make sense, but I need to lift it from this side. But I almost said out loud it was unlocked, but then I realized that the latch would possibly still hold from that side, even if it's not locked. But I need to then lift it. Hi.
Hold!
Buttons. Why would you drop... I'm a little confused why we're so worried about one zombie, even if we're hand to hand, because like we've survived in this world for 8 years or something. I'm sure we can take on one zombie. And then they're gonna see it, and then they will expect me to be the murderer. They open the door and see it, and then there's that. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not the business end of a flashlight, fair. I'm amazed no one saw that. I was expecting that to be the obvious, like, blame Clem twist, but I think it's still coming.
Where's Clementine?
AJ?
Yeah.
Put the gun down. Get this fucking psycho away from me!
Where is she?
She's in the basement. She murdered Brody.
What?
Is that blood on your face?
Why Brody?
Did you see it happen? Is she a walker now?
Hey, Marlon! You might want to get your story straight. Clem! You killed Brody. You hit her so hard, her head split open.
That's a lie!
That's the truth.
I saw you kill her!
No, you
What the
didn't.
hell is going on?
Look at her hands! She's covered in Brody's blood!
Because you let her turn.
Jesus Christ, Clem.
What did you do?
We saved their lives when anyone else would have kept walking! We fed them, we kept them warm, and this is how they thank us! Guns being pulled and murder! Well, fuck them!
Fuck!
Marlon! Jesus Christ.
You shoot me, and what do you offer up to your raider friends when they come knocking?
What the hell is she talking about?
Do it, because he needs us alive.
Shut up!
Brody told me Marlon was gonna give me and AJ up to raiders in exchange for safety. The same way he gave up Sophie and Minnie. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up, Clementine! Let her talk!
Brody told me the truth, and that's when Marlon killed her.
Ah, come the fuck on! They only met up with these raiders because Clem insisted they go out there. Quite the coincidence, isn't it? Shame I don't believe in those. Think about how scared we all were when the adults left. I pulled us out of that fear. I gave us all courage again. Who are you all gonna believe, huh? Johnny come lately and her little fucking lunatic?
Or Mr.
Me?
Mullet.
Fred?
She did help us get food. What good is food if a group of outsiders just gonna come along and take it? I'm just saying.
You have to believe me.
You don't! You met her like 2 days ago!
I don't know you, Clem. Not really. I'm sorry.
This isn't like you. I know you're not weak.
Don't let her get in your head. Hey, what Mindy wants you to do. She was my friend too. So was Brody.
Clem, Shit.
It will all feel safer once I pull this trigger.
You were there that day those raiders came? He would have abandoned you too.
That's fair.
Violet being difficult. Why am I not surprised?
Put down the gun, now. We're gonna do this the right way.
Stand down, Marlon. Be reasonable.
You don't get it. You don't understand at all, do you? I'm trying to protect you! All of you! Every fucking one of you!
You are fucking failing! Brody's dead. Sophie and Minerva are gone. You suck at protection.
Shut your fucking mouth! I made the right call. I saved the lives of everyone in this fucking school. If they came back, I'd do it again.
Excuse me?
I didn't realize we were so fucking expendable. They told me they died.
I had to save the rest of you, okay?
You gave my sisters away. Why would you do something like that? I trusted you, Marlon. They trusted you.
Easy, because he's a coward.
I wanted to get them staged some kind of rescue. Honest, Ted, I just couldn't. I was too afraid.
You killed Brody because she knew.
I didn't mean to. I didn't want this. I wanted to save all of you. Sophie, Minerva. She didn't want to hurt them.
I forgive you.
I didn't want to say anything. I felt that wasn't the... I want to see where it goes. So are we gonna have like an election in T-shirt Menistan?
Just let me leave. You'll never have to see me again. Just let me become a bad memory. Just give me that.
Whiskers, I was thinking that,
Please.
yeah.
Don't.
What? I aimed for the head.
You did. That's true. Well then, that was quite something for sure. Okay, there's elements to how that played out I liked, but a lot of elements I didn't. It was very... because I didn't like how we ended up there by having to go into the basement to begin with. And I felt it was annoyingly predictable that they'd blame me for the death for a bit. But then I sort of liked how the conversation with the group flowed. Really, like, without dragging it out. The conversation with the group out in the rain flowed in a pretty good dramatic flow into the truth. So they sort of saved that into a good again, sort of. So from a bad start, predictable continuation, into a good dramatic scene, and I think the ending was pretty fitting. It was a good callback and everything. I feel mixed, but mostly carefully positive. How's about that? Like a tiny plus in the end, if we have to like even it out into an answer. Maybe? The funny thing is that I was just going to say that leaving a kid with a gun was a bad idea for completely different reasons, but there's that too. I realize you can protect yourself, but you're not being strong enough to swing a hammer, but its grip or hands aren't large enough to even properly use it. I mean, it's a really small gun though. I don't know. I feel it's in my case more about how do we handle kids plus guns in this completely changed world. I feel the gun is small enough to be handled by him. I would need to handle a 38 of that size to answer your point. Because at age 6, I was strong enough to aim and handle a really heavy air rifle, like a proper heavy one with a lot of metal in it. But pistols are different because there's no stock. So I don't know. I'd need to handle a 38 to have an opinion on that notion. Okay, 56% of players killed the walker couple in the train station. 53% of players went fishing with Violet and Brody. Okay. 71% of players convinced AJ to sleep on the bed. Okay. Wow! 78% of people attacked Abel. Damn. You people are aggressive as fuck. Do. Okay, so we're having a talk about the gun still. So, apocalypse circumstance, do. Yeah, I get that. Shooting with an aim gets, but go with comic book here. A long arm actually kind of makes more sense to me. Like, I'd imagine the revolver is probably heavier than that mag light. See, I don't know. It's a really small one. And the mag light might be surprisingly heavy. I don't know. Like, how much does a really small 38 weigh? Like a really, really small one. How's the 38 compared to a 9mm or 45? I'm not a huge gun nut, but I have a 9mm, and then we were trying to mount the 45 packed too much of a punch for the GF to handle confidently. It depends if the chamber does a 38 special load or whatever, or whether it's also built to fit Magnum loads. I would need to handle that sort of a gun to have a full-on opinion on the notion. But let's say I wasn't instinctively bothered by his ability to handle it. But I don't know if I'm right in my instinct of it. I just don't know. 1 to 2 pounds. I have no real idea of pounds, but sure. Like the... Never tried a revolver. Yeah, I am... How much would a 38 weigh? I'd need to... It's an interesting thought, but considering that I don't have expertise on it, I don't have an opinion on that beyond it didn't instinctively bother me, but I don't know. Like, you could be right, I don't know. It just didn't bother me as it unfolded. So, but yeah, I'm pretty proud that I'm one of those who did not attack the dude, because again, he didn't hurt anyone, and he took very little. Like, I realize humans dangerous and so on, but in a vacuum of do this, I feel like I did the right choice. 61% turned to Violet for help. Interesting. I thought Violet would be harder to convince, but when convinced, more stoic to help me, you know? Pistols have better ergonomics. When I've shot a pistol, not a really, really, really heavy air pistol, I wasn't a fan of the ergonomics as such. It wasn't even about the ergonomics themselves. The problem is the stability of your hands here in relation to keeping it level, right? I don't know. I feel like I instinctively disagree with you, but I don't have the expertise to confidently hold on to a stance of I think right or wrong about this. I don't know. Tenon was understanding of your hesitancy when you first met him. When you allowed him to draw you, he generously gifted you his drawing. What? Hold on. How do... Oh, right. How do these two fit to each other? Like, he's bitter, but but both of the things we did were positive. But he's bitter. He's bitter because he was understanding to us and he gifted us a painting, and now he's or drawing, and therefore he's bitter. In the sense that the chamber isn't over your palm. Yeah, I don't... Like, the thing, again, is... I mean, sure, but it's not mentioned in the thing, you know? The art supplies. So it's not mentioned as a reason, because both of those other things would be equally big as important, so they're not mentioning why he is bitter. Maybe not for not selling off marbles or whatever his name is. Again, sure, but it's not mentioned as a reasoning for the relationship. Like, one would surely expect it to be there if it was. Like, surely, not telling off marbles would go up there with was understanding of hesitancy when you first met him. I didn't even realize that, and I didn't even realize that was a thing. So, I don't know. But, like, yeah, like, the hunk of metal of how small the gun is, my instinctive feel is it wouldn't be too heavy for him to handle. Like, a bigger, like, revolver, yes. But that small, I don't... Especially if he's used to handling that specific gun, which he is. Because that's the one he's been handling all this time. That's, like, my in-context idea here. UN61 left Violet feeling guilty. She was pleased after you complimented her fighting skills. Violet was flattered after you comforted her in the dorm rooms. But no mention of the final showdown. That's really weird. You and 59% left AJ hardened. Felt comforted when you convinced him to sleep on the bed. Was disappointed that you let Abel get away at the train station. Right. Question. How does killing Abel make AJ less hardened? I don't get it. And he is practiced, yes. I mean... Okay, there's like a depiction of the size of the gun. I forget if the handle was solid metal or not. And it's such an individual case of how much muscle do boys build, and it's also important, is he 7 or is he 12? Like, my answer is I'm not bothered by it, but I don't know. That's all I'm willing to say on that. Marlon dead. Marlon was relieved to be forgiven. There's something very funny about, like, giving the small reasons of why we're here, but he's dead. Do they matter anymore? Marlon dead. Marlon was relieved to be forgiven for his actions toward the twins and Brody. Well, I mean, forgiven by 10, sure. He did say so, yes, okay. He felt proud when he trusted him with Rosie. Oh, the dog. Right, I was like, wait. You and 61% left Lewis feeling heartbroken when you told him about killing a loved one he sympathized with your pain. Okay. Heartbroken seems a little different, but okay. Brody felt great. Okay. Is there an option where Brody would not have died? And how is that a thing? Brody felt grateful when you resolved the conflict between her and Oh right, we worked for the conflict and everything, and the resolution was dead. That was like the most fun, like, interactive talking arc of solving their problem, and then just dead. Like, she was appalled when you downplayed the encounter with Abel. Abel. Who's Abel? Was the hungry guy supposed to be Abel? But we never learned his name, though. That's weird. We never heard his name, and now he's Abel, apparently. Okay. Omar was glad you checked in on him before dinner. Rui was disgusted by H's bad manners at dinner. Yeah. You learned how to bond with Rosie with Marlon's help. Yeah, give dog hand. Cool. Mitch was happy to show off his weaponry skills to you. Asim was glad that you stopped AJ from reading his journal. Willie was fascinated by you when you met him for the first time. Okay. 3 of 6. Yeah. The one thing I learned was that the levels have optional collectibles that are very missable, and then you don't get all of the achievements when you miss them. But I made the call of, like, I can't look at a walkthrough while playing this. It would ruin the whole thing. So if I want the achievements, I'll need to do it all over again with a walkthrough on my own later, but I'm not sure I will. We'll see. Does it just continue to the next one? Because I gotta stop the recording if it does. Cool, it doesn't. Good. Okie dokie. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this. And because it was an interesting and a roller coastery time of an episode. Good things, bad things, things. I'm curious. The story might go places, but we'll see how it goes. It'll be very, very interesting. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment if you would like to, and even subscribe or share if you really like to, because it would be awesome. And thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you again next time.